I wanted to be the one to share about Helanna today. I'm pre recording this because I don't want my emotions to keep you from hearing what I want to share about her. Helanna was my only child and my greatest teacher, and I think we can all learn from her. First, I want to thank everyone for coming together today to remember her. Helanna, as you are watching down on us, I hope you can see yourself through the eyes of everyone who loves you so dearly. Every time I saw her lately, I couldn't help but gush about how beautiful she was. She was glowing from the inside out. And every time I saw her, it seemed like the light was just a little bit brighter. I have heard from so many people over the last few days that Helanna impacted in her 21 short years of life. She spent a lot of time reconnecting with friends and family recently, and I know it would mean a lot to her that we are all here to support each other and remember her beautiful heart and spirit. As Helanna was just finding her way in life again, she was battling demons that cut her precious life way too short. And by the way, demons is her word, not mine. In October, Helanna and I flew back to Oklahoma together. After we landed and got in the rental car, she was looking for her phone in a bag that she had carried on the plane. When she unzipped the bag, we both saw something fly out of it, but we had no idea what it was or where it went. She joked that we had just got to Oklahoma and her demons were coming out already. We both laughed really hard because the things that are true are also the funniest. And we both used humor to cope with difficult situations. Helanna had a knack for not only really seeing people and knowing their truths, but making fun of them in a way that made them love her even more. If you spent any amount of time with Helanna, I'm sure you know what it feels like to laugh until your face hurts. She was the most kind-hearted and funny person I know. She was also a daughter, a sister, an aunt, a niece, a cousin, a granddaughter, a friend, a mother to her dog, Honey, and someone who struggled with addiction. While all of us here today are devastated by the loss of her on this earth, I want you to leave here inspired by what a warrior Helanna was. It seems like she's been fighting for her life since the day that she was born. Due to complications when she was born, the doctors told us she would be deaf, blind, and have lifelong challenges if she even made it. Helanna was a fighter, though. She defied all the odds and was perfectly healthy. That determination that she displayed as a baby kept showing up over and over throughout her life as she was struggling with addiction even. Before she was 2, she decided to teach herself to buckle her own shoes, and she sat on the couch for hours until she figured it out. She never gave up. When she turned 2, she ripped off her diaper and decided that she was potty trained. That was it. She was just potty trained. I didn't even have to do anything. From a young age, she loved jumping off of cliffs. At the lake, she would always run to the top of the cliff first and jump off while grown men were standing there just staring over the edge, trying to get the courage to jump. When she was a competitive cheerleader, she practiced long, hot hours in the gym and tirelessly at home until she got all of the jumps and stunts that she wanted to be able to do. She loved wakeboarding and surfing, but her favorite activity was being dragged behind the boat, just holding the ski rope. She invented that. Even though her freshman year was the last year of high school that she completed, because that's when things started getting really bad with her addiction, she got a 4.0 GPA. When she took her GED, she didn't even study, but she passed with college level scores. She got her first job when she was 15 and worked as many hours as they would let her. For the last 18 months, Helanna was fighting for her sobriety and making huge strides, even though in the end, her addiction took her life. As you grieve the loss of her and you want to ask why or how this happened when she was doing so well, I want you to think about what your grief feels like, how it comes in waves. Sometimes it feels like you will be okay, and other times, waves of grief wash over you and they feel unbearable. It feels like you have to do something to quiet the grief. I imagine that's what her addiction was like. As hard as she was working at her sobriety, those waves of addiction were still coming. They came over her like our grief comes over us, and she had to do something to quiet it. We spent many hours over the last few years talking about her addiction and recovery. I got to share with her all the things that she has taught me, the ways that she has changed me forever. She taught me how we could learn from each other's mistakes, how to see our similarities instead of our differences, how to be more compassionate, and how to love unconditionally. She opened my heart and crawled right in the moment I knew I was pregnant with her. And I will always feel her there in my heart. Everyone in this room has a special relationship and connection with her. She's still here in each of your hearts, too. It's only fitting that she lives in each of our hearts because Helanna had a beautiful heart and soul and always wanted to help people. We'd be out shopping and talking, and I'd be distracted. And she always noticed when somebody needed help, and she would open the door for them or pick up something that they dropped. When she was in high school, she loved hanging out in the room with the special needs kids. One time we were at a gas station and a boy came running up to her, and his father was shocked. He didn't know that he knew Helanna, and he asked her to marry him. And Helanna sat there and talked to him for a long time. He had met her in that classroom. She was in the hospital several times, and she always befriended someone that needed help. She always sat there and talked to that person and helped them. I saw her give away her clothes when she hardly had any of her own. She also came on my podcast and shared about her addiction to help other parents understand what their kids are going through. And that was so brave of her. There were times that Helanna was living out of a backpack. Everything that she had with her was in that backpack. And it was full of Honey's food and toys. She would take her own stuff out so that she could fit extra toys in there for Honey. I will forever miss her kind heart, the way she made me laugh, her beautiful eyes and smile, the wisdom that she had that was so far beyond her years, the way she was always unapologetically herself. If you know Helanna, you know that's true. All the funny voices that she talked in, and the way she knew me like no one else does. I will end this with a poem called Look for Me in Rainbows. It's time for me to go now. I won't say goodbye. Look for me in rainbows, way up in the sky. In the morning sunrise, when all the world is new, just look for me and love me as you know I loved you. Time for me to go now. I won't say goodbye. Look for me in rainbows, high up in the sky. In the evening sunset, when all the world is through, just look for me and love me, and I'll be close to you. It won't be forever. The day will come, and then my loving arms will hold you when we meet again. Time for us to part now. We won't say goodbye. Look for me in rainbows, shining in the sky. Every waking moment and all your whole life through, just look for me and love me as you know I loved you. Just wish me to be near you, and I'll be there with you.
Tell me, what does it look Is it peaceful? Is it free like they say? Does the sun shine bright forever? Have your fears and your pain gone away? 'Cause here on earth it feels like everything good is missing since you left. And here on earth everything's different. There's an emptiness. Oh, I hope you're dancing in the sky, and I hope you're singing in the angels' choir, and I hope the angels know what they have. I bet it's so nice up in heaven since you arrived. So tell me, what do you do up in heaven? Are your days filled with love and light? Is there music? Is there art and adventure? Tell me, are you happy? Are you more alive? 'Cause here on earth it feels like everything good is missing since you left. And here on earth everything's different. There's an emptiness. Oh, I hope you're dancing in the sky, and I hope you're singing in the angels' choir, and I hope the angels know what they have. I bet it's so nice up in heaven since you arrived. Since you arrived. I hope you're dancing in the sky, and I hope you're singing in the angels' choir, and I hope the angels know what they have. I bet it's so nice up in heaven since you arrived. Since you arrived. Does it look like in heaven? Is it peaceful? Is it free like they say?
Passing time with you in mind. It's another quiet night. I feel the ground against my back, counting stars against the black. Thinking of another day, wishing I was far away. Wherever I dreamed I was, you were there with me. Sister, I hear you laugh. My heart fills full of keep me, please. Sister, when you cry, I feel your tears running down my face. Sister, sister, keep me. I hope you always know it's true. I would never make it through. You could make the sun go dark playing like we used to play, like it would never go away. I feel you beating in my chest. I'd be dead without sister. I hear you laugh, my heart fills full of. Keep me, please, sister. When you cry, I feel your tears running down my face. Sister, sister, keep me. I hope you always know it's true that I would never make it through. You could make the heavens fall just by walking away. Just by walking away, sister. When you laugh, my heart fills full of. Keep me, please, sister. When you cry, I feel your tears running down my face. Sister, sister, keep me.
Blue eyes, baby's got blue eyes, like a deep blue sea on a blue, blue day. Blue eyes, baby's got blue eyes. When the morning comes, I'll be far away, and I say, blue eyes holding back the tears, holding back the pain. Baby's got blue eyes, and she's alone again. Blue eyes, baby's got blue eyes, like a clear blue sky, watching over me. Blue eyes, ooh, I love blue eyes. When I'm by her side, where I long to be, blue